think it's important that everyone gets a fair chance and shouldn't be succumb to peer pressure. In my manifesto, I want to create a constitution that will involve every sports club society on campus that will be able to outline things like that that applies to all sports clubs.
Well, I think it just starts from the top, making sure people in charge are aware that there's people like that who don't like to drink too much, and making them aware that they need to include people who don't like to drink too much, so making other ways for them to have fun without drinking heavily, sort of thing.
I would encourage all sports clubs to start bringing in policies where they can include socials where they don't have to drink, so club meals and handover meals and things like that. And I would also encourage that in Freshers' Fair, sports clubs make a big deal out of the non-drinking side of sports clubs, and make sure that they try and include as many people as possible.
I think to an extent they are. I think supply and demand is an issue with the university. Certainly on grass pitches, certain sports have lost their pitches, such as American football and lacrosse. And I'd look to lobby to get those pitches potentially taken back and made suitable for the games, and try and renovate certain locker change rooms and things like that.
Yeah, I believe they're quite fit for purpose because since I've been here I've really enjoyed them, but I do believe that they can be improved. For example, I think membership prices can be adjusted accordingly for the different sports societies, and I feel like there's still more that can be done. So I believe they're fit for purpose, to answer your question, but I think there's more that can be done, and there's more a campaign to do to make it more beneficial for everybody.
Currently they struggle for space because there's 58 sports clubs and a lot of them need space and want more time, but I think that the sports centre are working towards that at the moment, and they've got a new build coming up and should be built in January of next year, and with that I think that the space provided will get a lot better, and I'm happy to work with the sports centre to be able to create more space for sports clubs.
I think we have a nice balance here. You get the university sports that obviously want to play for a high degree and for better quality players, but I think it's important to have certain things in place like the college leagues for those that are just happy to play. I think it's good to have a good balance in between. But I think it's good to have a university that want to progress higher, and then things like the college league to just play for fun.
Without question, it's got to be the quantity, because you want everybody to be participating in sport in some degree. You want different availability, so you want the people at the top to be competing at elite sport, but you also want people to be able to play for fun as well. So I think the main thing is that as many people as possible are involved at sport at the university. So quantity, I'd say.
I think both. I think that sport should be for everyone, and development is a really big part of Kent sport. But I also think that as a university we need to start focusing on the elite in sport, because we're getting better and we're getting more and more clubs into 1A, and it's time that we got a few into the Premiership.